Catch the game last night? Fielder Dennis is here to catch you up on sports.
And what will the U.S. do in response to ISIS?
Those stories and more on Today at Chat State.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Daniels.
And I'm Nate Peckinpah.
Did you catch the Colts game last night?
I didn't, but I heard it was a close one. Fielder's going to catch us up on it.
Thanks, guys. The Indianapolis Colts fell to the Philadelphia Eagles last night, 30-27 on Monday Night Football. It was a nail-biter that led to a 36-yard game-winning field goal by Cody Parkey. Darren Sproles of the Philadelphia Eagles had a great game, racking up over 150 receiving yards. Andrew Luck did the best he could, but with the constant pressure from the defense and a lack of stops by the Colts defense, he fell short. Philly is now 2-0, while the Colts fall to 0-2. With domestic violence cases spreading through the NFL, some football fans are calling for Commissioner Goodell to step down. This after the league enacted tougher punishments for the domestic violence the 3 accused players sat out during the games on Sunday. CNN's Nichelle Turner has more.
Multiple reports this morning saying Ray Rice is expected to appeal his indefinite suspension from the NFL after a video surfaced of him punching his then-fiancée unconscious in an Atlantic City casino elevator. 2 other NFL players also seeing disciplinary action on Sunday. Adrian Peterson, star running back for the Minnesota Vikings, deactivated after he was indicted on felony child abuse charges for whipping his 4-year-old son repeatedly with a switch. Also absent from the field Sunday, Carolina Panthers defensive end Greg Hardy, who was found guilty in July by a judge of beating up and threatening to kill his girlfriend. He's now appealing that ruling.
The decision was made that we believe that this was in the best interest of the Carolina Panthers. This is a very difficult situation that the league is dealing with right now. Teams are dealing with this, and we're doing the best we can.
A troubling time for NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell as calls for him to resign grow louder. Planes with the banners reading, "Goodell must go," flying over several stadiums on Sunday.
As you can see, this week has been a disastrous one for the NFL with constant, highly publicized cases about their players. Well, back to you guys.
An international conference gathered in Paris yesterday where leaders discussed how to address ISIS. The terrorist group beheaded another Western captive, releasing a 3rd video over the weekend. Andrew Spencer reports on the number of countries are now forming a coalition to deal with the threat.
After the execution of British aid worker David Haines, and despite threats the killings would continue, the UK has vowed to continue to fight ISIS.
We have to confront this menace. Step by step, we must drive back, dismantle, and ultimately destroy ISIL and what it stands for.
Both the United States and Britain have said destroying ISIS is not something they can do alone. Analysts say Arab countries will be an important component in any coalition. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry spent the last week meeting with regional leaders. He tells CBS's Face the Nation Middle East countries are willing to join the fight against ISIS. He says it's not appropriate to start announcing what roles they'll play. But ISIS isn't necessarily every nation's #1 concern.
Everyone in this coalition does hate ISIS and would be happy to see them go away. But it's not clear, for example, that the Iraqi Sunnis still are more concerned about ISIS than they are about Baghdad. It's not clear that the Saudis are more concerned about ISIS than they are about Iran. So this will be a very, very interesting coalition to try to hold together.
Analysts say ISIS might try to recruit other extremists by framing any anti-ISIS alliance as a war against Muslims. For that reason, Egypt and Saudi Arabia in particular may be key to combating ISIS ideology. I'm Andrew Spencer reporting.
In campus news, this Friday is the first Chattanooga State Family Night sponsored by SGA. The event promises fun, food, and games, and a screening of the family favorite film, Newsies. On Monday, September 22nd, there will be a pool tournament sponsored by I'm Rec in the game room. That event starts at noon. Register beforehand. And if pool's not your thing, you may want to join the Chattanooga State Book Club. The first meeting will be on Wednesday, September 24th at 2 p.m. The first book to be read is Dark Room, a memoir in black and white by Lila Quintero Weaver.
Also, don't forget about the activity period this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Classes will not meet during that time, so students can engage in various clubs around campus. The Media Club meets here in the MTC building.
I'll be here. Well, let's take a look at the weather. Here's Annie.
Thanks, Lindsay. Doesn't it feel great outside? Despite a little rain and the dark skies, it's that perfect time of year to enjoy the outdoors. Here's this week's forecast. It'll be sunny and mild in the lower 80s this Wednesday through Saturday, then partly cloudy and in the mid 80s early next week. Back to you guys.
Well, that's it for today at Chat State. Be sure to check us out each week online and on Comcast Cable 3.
Have a great day, guys.